Today's review is going to be on the Coach Soft Empire Bag 40. For just a quick clarification, here's the 35, here's the 40, so we're talking about this one today. I have reviewed the 35, so feel free to check it out if interested. Comment below if you own this bag, what do you like about it, what don't you like about it. That's always important with these newer bags, so we can all learn together, including myself. But starting off with the Carryalls, this bag will be made of natural green leather. Some other bags crafted in this leather by Coach are the Cargo Soft Tabby and the Brooklyn. Natural green leather is the top of the hide, and so it's very high quality. It'll have a nice stretch and give to it and keep the characteristics at the top of the hide so it can carry on scars and veins. It's not buffed or snuffed down. I think that's cool because each bag would be different and unique to you. Since it is semi-vegetable tanned, that'll help with longevity and also have a little bit of a shine to it, and it'll probably get shinier throughout use. Hence why they added soft to this bag title, because it's going to be a lot more malleable than the other empires. Moving on to the tour of the bag, it'll feature that Coach New York right there in the front. It'll feature fixed handles with a little hang tag. It comes with a long strap that's removable and adjustable that'll attach on the D-rings on the side. There will be no exterior pockets, but it will feature feet. On the inside of the bag, there will be 2 buckles on each side of the gussets, making it so you can expand the bag or cinch it tighter. Moving on to the inside of the bag, it will be a zippered closure. There will be no divider. It's a big open pocket. There is one interior slip pocket that is a button closure, and it will be fabric lined. Moving on to what fits. For a quick size comparison, it's not necessarily wider than the 35, it's just taller. So it's actually going to fit very similar items to the 35, but it'll obviously fit more, but not like a bunch more. But anyway, let's go through some items and see how they compare to the bag. Here's a large accordion zip wallet. Here's an iPad Pro 11, and so this obviously would fit vertically and horizontally, which is nice. Here's a 13-inch MacBook, iPhone 15 Pro. So all those items shown on the diagram at the same time, and definitely have some more room for a lot of other things like a water bottle, an umbrella, a notebook, a cosmetic case. It's a large bag, so it'll definitely do its large bag job. And because of the leather, you get a little bit more give, and then you can also loosen the gussets, and so you can have a wider bag. The question's not necessarily what can it fit, but what it can't, and that's probably larger laptops. Moving on to mod shots, Coach does offer a little how it fits me, so you can put your size and your height, and then you can move the bag around. So right here I have it handheld. Here it is if I were to wear this bag crossbody or a crook of the arm. The overall pros of the bag is that it's a beautiful, large work bag. It's got a classy silhouette, lots of nods to higher-end luxury models as well, like from the Row, Ferragamo, Miu Miu. People are also mentioning that this is some of Coach's best work. It is beautifully crafted, the little details. People like how it's more of a simplistic design. The Coach is really small. The back of the bag is also the same as the front. So if you didn't want to show the little Coach writing in the front, you could just turn your bag around. People also mentioned how this bag is lightweight, which is great for a bigger bag because the more things you put in it, the heavier it's going to get. Of course, it checks so many boxes of what it can fit as far as traveling goes, work goes, commuting goes. The only hardware on this bag are the buckles on the gussets and the D-rings and the dog leash clasp. So if there is hardware wear after a while, it will be really discreet. People also love how it has a zippered closure. Because it is a more minimalistic front of the bag, you can add charms to it and really make it your own. Finishing up some of the positives and moving into the not so great things I heard. Again, there hasn't been a lot. This is a newer bag, but just things to keep in mind. I first just want to talk about the differences between the 35 and the 40 really quick. And so first off, they're different leather. So that's gloved hand leather. It's going to be more structured. This one is going to be more soft, hence the name of the title. There's lots of give to this bag, whereas the 35 and the smaller sizes of those are a lot more structured in the gloved hand leather. They're more prone to scratches. However, this one, it's more prone to scratches, but not nearly as much as the gloved hand leather, and so that's a positive. But if you like more structured bags, just know this one's going to have a decent amount of give. Also in this picture, you can see where the little 1941 stamp is with the leather stamp, so that's where it'll be in the bag. Okay, carrying on. The reviews on this are like 2.6 right now because there's 2 reviews and they are very, very low. They're both about the same thing, and how from the website to when the bag arrived, the coloring was not it. The burnishing on some of the colorways just didn't look burnished enough, and how the website pictures were deceiving. It sounded like they loved the bag, just not the color. This is also kind of interesting because some people actually don't like the burnishing at all. They mentioned that it looks dirty and used, but they do have an option of just more of a solid color if you don't like the burnishing, and then they have the burnishing options. Some people did mention that they wish the handles were able to fall down. And speaking of handles, if you were to wear this with a large coat, you probably wouldn't be able to put it on the crook of your arm as there's not a large handle drop. As we know, this bag features 4 feet. That'll definitely be there to protect the bag. However, because the leather does make the bag a little bit more less structured, the corners of the bag will probably still hit surfaces, and so keep in mind of corner wear. And lastly, people just mentioned that they wish there was just a little bit more organizational pockets or like slip pockets along the side. As always, some pros can be cons and some cons can be pros to people, but at the end of the day, it's going to be a gorgeously crafted leather bag. I love how the opportunities are endless, whether places you can take it or things you can do to it. I feel like this bag is definitely set apart from all the other bigger Coach bags that Coach makes. But I really hope this was helpful in some way. Ask any questions. If interested, this bag does retail for $6.95, but thanks for watching. Bye.